Alright, welcome back to a brand new workout. So, I know you guys have been waiting for a full front lever workout, and today's the day. So, I will be doing pretty much everything I can, and maybe a few things I'm trying to do front lever. So, front lever pull-ups, the upside down deadlifts, presses, if I can manage to do one. So I'm just going to warm up with a few tuck front lever pull-ups. So I'll do like 3 more sets of that to get myself ready. Then we'll start doing some advanced tuck front levers and maybe do a few upside down deadlifts. So soon, in just a few weeks, the 1-year special video of working out will release. It should be around 30 minutes long. Might be a little bit less, might be a little bit more. But I hope you all enjoy it. I'm planning to release another little teaser for it, but it's going to be a lot shorter. So, we'll see. So we have one more set of warm-up, then we'll move on to the first bit of the workout. Once we actually get the hard stuff out of the way, I will probably take a few attempts of straddle presses and might do a few tuck presses just to get used to the motion. So we'll probably do around like 5 sets of probably 10-second hold of advanced tuck. Then we'll actually start doing some advanced tuck pull-ups. That's the first set. So the reason why I'm still sticking to some of the more less difficult things, even though I can already do like straddle front lever, the reason why I still do that, all the more easy stuff, more basic, not basic, but basic when it comes to front lever, is just because if you don't do the basics, then eventually if you have a workout when you're tired, or very unlikely, but you could get injured, and if you can't do the basics, you're gonna have to either wait till another day to work out or get healed up or do something different where you can do easier stuff. That's second set. I have 3 more of those. I might also do 2 other things, maybe just a set of it that way, because you guys don't know I can do those ones, and there are some pretty cool ones. First set. So, I literally just remembered to tell you guys this. So, a lot of people set like weekly goals for reps, which I don't recommend. I suggest daily goals of reps, because weekly you might have a day where you do too much and have a day where you do too little. If you set daily goals, you'll end up doing pretty much the perfect amount and still get pretty much the same amount of reps if you set a weekly goal. Okay. Fourth set. So, after this next set, I'll move on to probably 3 to 5 advanced tuck pull-ups. Then we'll move on to the cooler stuff. So we got the first exercise of the workout done. So far, feeling good since compared to other times I've tried it. The thing with anything further than top front lever, if you don't have the right bar, then you're going to get stuck. And that's not because you don't have the strength. That's because the bar will get in the way of bringing your legs further. So, I've tried advanced tuck on the bar over me, and my knee literally just gets stuck on that. So, now we'll move on to the advanced tuck pull-ups. So we'll do like 3 more sets of that. Then I'll probably do those 2 sets of simple but pretty cool looking stuff. Pretty much, if you can get yourself a couple of top front lever pull-ups in a row, you can probably, after a little bit of practice, get the 2 skills after I get these pull-ups done. Alright, so we successfully managed to get 5 reps on the first 2 sets. But I don't know about these next 2, because that set was pretty hard. So I'm planning after we get all of the upside down deadlifts done, we'll probably move on to all the presses and maybe even some straddle front lever pull-up attempts, because I would like to get that pretty soon. Oh no, we're not getting that. We're not getting that last rep. But that is a good sign that I'm getting some struggle on it, which that means I'm not just doing something that's too easy. So we have one more set of that. It's probably going to be 3 or 4 reps. Hopefully at least 3. Then we'll move on to some stuff that I'm for some reason better at than advanced talk. So that's pretty much all of the more not as cool, not as flashy stuff. But now we have the 2 sets of similar to regular tuck front lever pull-ups. Probably just gonna do like 2 reps of it each, just to maintain similar energy, because they are still reasonably challenging. Like, for example, if you do archer push-ups versus just regular push-ups, huge difference. Yes, I'm using archer push-ups, and if you haven't figured it out already, yeah, one of the sets is archer front lever pull-ups. So probably I'll start with the close grip. So, similar, yes. Harder, also yes. But not much. At least not much for the close grip. No. It's still reasonably not crazy harder for the archer, but still harder. So now we're moving on to probably my favorite part of the workout, which is the upside down deadlifts. Probably gonna do 10-second holds, do around 5 of those. Yeah, 5. Can you pause it real quick? I'm gonna go see. Alright, first set of upside down deadlifts. So, if you can unlock an upside down deadlift for like 10 seconds, you can eventually do that into a straddle front lever, because it really helps instead of just attempting it randomly. Unless you're doing a press, which is fine to do a press with that, because you basically just jump through the straddle front lever to the upside down deadlift and then lower back down to the straddle front lever. Second set. That's definitely a good, pretty difficult set. I think what happened is I lost my protraction in my scapula, so I'll try to fix that next set. Either that or I ended up stopping. I stopping to use my hips. I just decided to go full arms randomly, but either way, we'll make sure to fix that for this next set. That set was much better. So we have 2 more sets of that. Alright. It's getting harder, but thankfully all I have after that is the more attempts, so maybe 1 or 2 of those sets I'll end up just immediately failing and I won't waste like any energy. Alright, 4th set. Just barely got that set. So we'll rest a little bit more before the last set of this. last set. Oh, we did not get that 10 seconds. Well, I don't think we'll be getting that last set complete, but now we'll just take the attempt, which will either go great and I'll unlock a new skill, or I won't. We'll probably start with the straddle pull-up attempt. So we'll go into the upside down deadlift for like 2 seconds and then try and lower down and pull up. Oh, we're almost there. I just gotta hold it for a little bit longer so I can lower down. And then we'll get it. The goal for this workout is either get super close to the press, or unlock the press, or even unlock the straddle pull up. So, last attempt of the straddle pull up. Well, we got one. Well, that's one thing unlocked. So I'll rest for a minute and then go for the 2 press attempts. Then we'll be done. Nah. So pretty much for the press, we're gonna try and basically have to go through the front lever to then the upside down deadlift and then back down into the front lever. So you might want to be more like there. Yeah, I just might end up somehow kicking you. I won't. Alright, we'll see how we do on this. I think I just need to, I kind of somewhat skipped the first front lever, but if I can just manage to have a little bit less momentum, then I might be able to do the press on this last attempt. But we definitely got close to getting the press. Alright, so let's have a jump. And if we succeed on getting back down to the front lever, we'll get it. And you think we count that?
No.
You're not serious.
Huh?
I know you're not serious.
Okay.
I know you're not serious or laughing.
I'm not laughing.
You were.
No, I'm not.
So that's the end of the front lever workout. I am pretty tired after that. We definitely got some good stuff in, so see y'all in the next video, workout, whatever it'll be, live stream. Peace.